We need to sign Matt Stafford. Yeah, I know I was saying all that stuff about Taylor Heineke in the last video a couple weeks ago, but now that I think about it, Matt Stafford is everything that this organization needs. And then some of y'all are going to say, oh, whoa, hold your horses there, Redskins fans unite. Matthew Stafford has never gone to more than one playoffs. So what in tarnation makes you think that he's going to be a good quarterback for the Washington football team? Well, I'll tell you what is going to make Matt Stafford a good quarterback for the Washington football team. You ready for it? I'm just going to give it to you point blank. Matt Stafford has some balls, okay? This guy, I remember watching his sound effects from his rookie year, I believe. Yeah, they were playing the Browns, but they were down. They were about to lose. They had a Hail Mary pass attempt. Guy gets straight clocked as he's throwing the ball. I'm pretty sure his shoulder pops out of the socket. And he still gets back up and comes in for the next play, which is, of course, the game-winning touchdown. I don't think it was to Calvin Johnson. It was to another guy. But, yeah, that play right there was one of Matt Stafford's signature plays. And another play that is signature, or drive, I should say, is, remember that Cowboys game in 2013. They went, I think, just 7-9 or 8-8 in that season. But that's beside the point. So did the Cowboys. But Matt Stafford, he's driving down the announcers actually, Dick Stockton was saying, so this is going to be a win for the Cowboys, and they're going to improve to 4-4 or whatever the hell. But out comes Matt Stafford and the Lions, and he throws the long pass to Calvin Johnson down the sideline. Cowboys had one of the worst defenses in the year, but what I'm saying is this: if you can beat the Cowboys like that, or anyway, I'll take you. Because we need someone who can beat the Cowboys no matter how bad they are, or no matter how bad we are, or no matter how good either of us are. Oh yeah, and in case I didn't mention the game-winning touchdown, this one is classic. Just watching him, he's running up in the sound effects, clock it, clock the ball! And then he's running up the line of scrimmage, and then he fakes it. Well, he reaches the ball over on the QB sneak, but then he still runs it in the end zone. Cowboys weren't even ready for it. This guy's not even a running quarterback. But when the game is on the line, Matt Stafford is I had to stop myself there. He is one of the best guys that you can ask for. And quite frankly, if you give him a supporting cast, which outside of Calvin Johnson, he has never had, because now that Calvin Johnson's gone, who does he have aside from Kenny Golladay, who was hurt all year, and DeAndre Swift, who was okay in his rookie year as a running back, but they have never had a running game, ever. They've gone multiple seasons without a 100-yard rusher in a single game. That's awful. And you cannot pin that on Matt Stafford, because he's not the one that's supposed to be running the ball for 100 yards a game. You even look at what he did this season against the Falcons and the Redskins. Well, not exactly the two best teams that you'd be up against this season. But let's look at the Falcons game. Obviously, that one's notorious for Todd Gurley scoring when he knew he wasn't supposed to. But even with no timeouts, Matt Stafford had less than a minute to work with, and he drove his team 80 yards down the field. He extended plays through just such a clutch touchdown pass to TJ Hawkinson. And let's go back to the Redskins game. I don't think I made a video reacting to that one, but I knew that I believe we settled for the field goal to tie the game up or something. And Redskins room, shout out to you, man. Love watching your Facebook Lives whenever the game is on in my local area. But I remember you were saying, all right, OT, baby. And I was like, oh, shit, because I knew who was on the other side of the ball. And granted, there was that bullshit penalty on Chase Young, but I just had that sinking feeling that Matt Stafford was going to still get into Matt Prater's field goal range. And sure enough, he did. I'm not mad about it anymore, because we have a chance to land a guy like Matt Stafford, and we could get him at a lot better value than someone like a Deshaun Watson or, Babyface down there in Dallas. Hope he has a speedy recovery, but I don't ever want to see him in burgundy and gold. I'm just going to make that clear. So, yeah, that's really all I got to say about Matt Stafford. Martin Mayhew, congratulations on your new signing as our new general manager. Nice to know that we got someone with a good background. I should probably make another video talking about him, because I haven't exactly done enough research on him yet. But I'll get back to you guys on that later. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching the video. Thank you guys also so much for liking and subscribing. The last video got a lot of buzz, and I'm really appreciative of that from the bottom of my heart, and it means a lot to you guys. Next video actually will be a little series announcement for you guys, so I'd stay tuned for that if I were you. But yeah, I got to get back to the Bills game because that's about to start soon. Comment below who you guys are rooting for in the Super Bowl. I'd like to know just for shits and giggles and whatnot. But anyways, y'all have a great rest of your Sunday night, and I will see you guys on the next video. Hail!